Where do we hear from God today? Do we hear from anywhere else besides God? Breathe. Point to one place where we have God breathe in, anything God breathe, anything from God that we can find infallibly. Pick anything, but just one thing. You don't have to pick everything you think comes from outside of Scripture. Pick one thing, okay, and verifiably trace it back to an apostle. Muslims can do this with Muhammad. They have hadith where they have chains of transmission, and they say so and so said to so and so says so and so who observed Muhammad or talked to Muhammad. You don't have that, but go for it. Just find me one thing you know infallibly about God that doesn't come from, well, okay, sorry, because you can maybe know something from nature or something like that. Find me one piece of God-breathed revelation that is outside of Scripture that you can trace to a prophet or an apostle. Go for it. I mean, sola scriptura is not true, right? So you should at least be able to find one thing, right? Just one. I'm just asking how to be Christian. I'm asking you to find one thing, and you can say so and so talk to so and so, talk to let's use Cyprian, so we're fans of him here. Talk to Cyprian, who talked to Melito of Sardis, who talked to this one, who talked to Papias, who talked to John.
Scriptures, God can use people such as Peter and Paul to teach new things, even if those new things don't line up with the scriptures from the past. Now, the other part of Ali's teaching here is that all teaching...
But they did line up with the past. That's what Acts 15 showed us when they used Scripture. Ugh.
Needs to be rooted in and grounded in Scripture. We've already proven that's false. Because what Peter taught right here on the timeline, what Paul taught right here on the timeline, none of that was rooted in or grounded in Scripture. God got the message.
Do they even read Acts 15? Was James just quoting the Old Testament prophets for fun, even though he was incorrect? Are they saying James, in his decision in Acts 15, when he quoted Scripture, was wrong? Are they that bad? Do you hate sola scriptura that much where you can't even listen to Scripture? That you can't even listen to what James said? Are you trying to prove a rhetorical point like so badly that you are just mangling the text? Just mangling the text.